What's going on, everyone? Bringing you my first epicness Halo 4 gameplay. Epic will have to determine by what you think about this video. Now, I am pretty excited about the game, but at first I wasn't, because I wasn't expecting it to be anything. But it turns out it was pretty cool. The whole ordnance idea, the different weapon types, as far as the DMR and the BR in the same game, I thought that was a pretty good idea. I don't think anybody was going to expect that one, unless they kept up with the game, which I didn't. Now, the whole thing about the ordnance, people kept talking about how it's like COD and all that jazz. I think it's a little bit somewhat like that, but it's nowhere close to it. I mean, this is Big Team Slayer. You can get ordnance as Big Team Slayer, but you can't get it and like capture the flag, stuff like that. So they did that to kind of balance it. And now I want you to pay attention to this, because I'm going to get silent for you a second. Listen. Dunsky! That was just pretty cool how everything was like that. So I had to pause that just to capture that moment. Just that moment. That was awesome. Alright. Now the whole ordnance thing, that was pretty good, pretty clever. I wasn't even gonna, you figured they'd have weapons laid out so everybody can get them. What is this tool bag doing? He's following me around. Rocket to the face! He did not expect me to have my ordnance. That's exactly what it was. I have my ordnance, baby. That just powered me up. The rockets just have super powered rockets. Yes, my beam rifle skills are awesome. So are my assassination skills! Raw! Now, I play pretty defensive in this game, but you'll come to find out, and I'll explain a little bit later why. But I want to talk a little bit more about the ordnance. That I find it's pretty good. I mean, I know I've already said that, but it's kind of, I guess I have mixed feelings about it, even though I said I thought about it. So I just kind of recant what I just said. But talk a little bit more about this gameplay so I can get off that ordnance kick. Every ordnance I got in this game was like epic. And I wouldn't change epicness if it wasn't epicer. So, yes, my vocabulary is very distinguished. But see, look at that. I'm just still in my sniping mode. Still in my sniping mode. Oh, awesome sniping. Awesome. I'm so awesome that I dodged the guy. I saved his own life. I did that. He didn't move. I just dodged around him. Now, it'll get a little bit better, trust me. It gets a little bit better. But this game, again, was like when it first came out, 2 or 3 days afterwards. So I'm still getting used to the match, still getting used to how the weapons work. So please don't give me a hard time and say you suck, blah blah blah. So give me a break. Like I'd give you a break if you had a bad day, okay? But anyway, I do pretty good. I get an Untouchable, which I've forgotten how many kills that is. But look at this. I'm still in sniping mode with a fuel rod cannon. Why don't I ever quit doing this? Look at this one. Shot to the moon. Come back in 2060. Boom! Boom! So there's my running riot. Alright, that was pretty good. The fuel rod cannon, I don't understand why they give the thing so much ammo. I mean, it's just as deadly as the rockets. Look at that. Sniped him blindly. Well, not really blindly. But, I mean, it's one shot, one kill with the fuel rod, just like it is with the rockets. I mean, I know the rockets do a little bit more damage when it comes to warthogs, or not just warthogs, but vehicles in general. See, there's another ordnance that have a sniper. Usually I hardly ever get something that good. Maybe it's because I didn't die. That's a thought. I never thought about that. See, I was having a difficult time using this sniper rifle. I'll tell you why. A little aim thing that you have when you're zooming in and out, and it's got those 2 little fill things on the left and the right. I don't know how to explain what they are, but that really throws me off. And it's hard to like zoom in, but like those, well, I can't point on the screen like I'm trying to point, like a retard. Now, that's one of the things I don't understand why they added that. Halo Reach's sniper rifle is a pretty good way of doing it, but you know, at least this one gave you recoil, which is a little bit more realistic. Now, I'm getting ready to make a colossal mistake, and you'll understand why I say that, because that's the only reason why I die. I tried to get a snow scope, did not work. Didn't work. But I've gotten snow scopes before. But you've got to play defensive. I mean, that's one of the things that I know probably everybody keeps saying, or I don't know if they say that or not, but I'm saying that. And the only reason that you have to play defensive, if you're trying to get an Untouchable, you're trying to get a perfection, that you can't just go rhino charging in like you would do like in Halo 3 days. There's got to be a technique for that. I mean, it's like swaying side to side. But yeah, I think also another thing cool about it, you got the thruster pack, you've got the, I don't know what those are for, forgot what it's called. You get your little loadout, and you've got your assault rifle, beam rifle, secondary weapon, blah blah blah. I think it's your armor ability. That's right. You have an armor ability. I think I'm like the only guy in Halo 4 that uses thruster pack, other than the Flood. I don't understand why people don't use that. I mean, that is literally like a lifesaver. My little brother actually, when I was playing, he said, "Save yourself," and he was talking about use my thruster pack. So now every time I use it, I call it save yourself. I think that's what it should have been called, save yourself. So every time you use it, it says save yourself. Now I think the part I'm getting ready to mess up on is, no, not yet. See that little stupid opening in the daggum tower, or whatever that thing's called? I had the binary rifle on one of the games that I was playing on, and I completely kept going through that hole. Every time I would try to cover myself and move back and forth, I'd go in the stupid hole. The headshot, baby. I don't know if you saw that, but I just airmailed trying to beat down the guy, and I completely missed. Now I can't even decide what weapon I want. I want a BR, I want a Magnum, I want a BR, Magnum, DMR, oh! Grenade! See like that regeneration field stuff? I'm like, heal me already, dang it! Oh, the guy's got a binary sniper, dadgummit. I wish I got one of those in this game, but I didn't. It didn't matter, I had a fuel rod cannon! I used it as my rifle! Some guy just parked a Warthog on top of the base. Now that's just not too that much. Here it is. I pick up the bolt gun, try to shoot the guy, set a melee, and I lose everything that I worked up for. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are trying to get a perfection in Big Team Slayer, do not do that colossal mistake. I'm still very frustrated about that. I cannot get over that. I mean, that's just annoying. Now, I have to thank all my buddies that helped me get this thing. Look at that, look at that. Grenade toss, do I get him? I got him! Look, another sniper rifle ordnance. See, look, I look at my map, I realize there's 4 guys, and I have to take off running, and then I use my thruster pack, and I'm dead. So, just like I said, you can't really run around or rhino charge if you're trying to do good in this game. You gotta really pay attention to your radar. I mean, unless you're using Promethean vision. But even then, let me get on that soapbox for just a second before this game ends. I don't understand the use of that in Slayer. I really don't. You have a daggum radar. If you cannot see where the red dot is on your radar, you definitely need a little bit extra help than Promethean vision, my friend. I mean, that's beyond fixable, I'm assuming. You got a red dot that says, "Hey boy, the guy's about 5 feet away from you." Wait a minute, let me hit my Promethean vision just to see him. Yeah, I don't need to see the guy's right across the rock and he's getting ready to come at me. I don't need that. So to me, it's just a waste of time. I'll tell you what's another annoyance is the daggum hologram. It is so realistic. It gets on my nerves. It's just, every time the guy runs right by you, you're like, I got him! Whiff, and then the guy shoots you, just like he just did, only I didn't get, Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Rate, comment, subscribe. Hit me up, give me some suggestions on what to do next. Any helpful hints, I'd appreciate it. Hit that like button for me, and I will see you guys next time.